What's up guys, welcome to another video. So last week I uploaded 2 EDP videos. I know I'm a grifter, I had to milk those precious EDP views. Anyway, they got a butt ton of views. And listen, I only have 100 subscribers, so when I get even 100 views I kind of freak out. And in this case, I believe I was able to get 7k views on one video and 3k on another video. Anyway, I was completely freaked out and completely grateful too. But along with the views, I also got a lot of interesting comments that I would like to share with you guys today. And you know, I had comments ranging from, dude, you're so right, I completely agree, to comments like, dude, you're so wrong, why are you defending a pedophile, what's wrong with you? And you know, I just had a bunch of huge range of comments that I would like to share that I found to be interesting. Some of them I will be responding to. Some of them I just want to share with you guys because some of them are kind of bold and sus a little bit. But anyway, let's hop right into it with the first comment, which this comment really changed my opinion on the whole matter. I'm not going to read all of it. You can pause the video if you want. But anyway, this comment made me realize that, you know, the end goal of catching a predator is for them to face justice, right? That should be the end goal. And if that's not what's happening with these predators, then what's even the point? I thought about it to myself and like, bro, if you're just exposing them on the internet to society, that's not what we want, bro. We want them to face justice. And that's not the case with the poaching predators. And I don't know about the rest of these predator catchers on the internet. But for predator poachers, most of the time, bro, they're just exposing them. I think only one guy has gone to prison. But other than that, like, they're getting away scot-free. And in my opinion, I'm like, that's wrong. Like, what's the point? You might as well not expose them at all if they're not facing justice. So I really appreciated this comment. It really opened my eyes a little bit. Anyway, next comment. Already got 20 bucks on it, buddy. So this guy is referring on EDP killing himself. And bro, all I gotta say to this, spend your money wisely, man. And in this case, I hope you lose the bet. But that's interesting. I wonder how that conversation popped up. Like, hey man, how much money you got on EDP killing himself? Let me think about that, bro. 20 bucks. Oh, 20 bucks, okay. Very strange. Alright, next comment. Alex is reckless. I don't wish any harm on him, but I wouldn't be surprised if he gets seriously injured or even killed by doing this someday. Completely agree. Like I said in one of my videos, the way he goes about catching these people and exposing them in real time is kind of dangerous. I gave an example of when he allowed one of the pedophiles to go to his room and come back without any supervision. That's kind of dangerous, man. But I mean, I don't wish it upon him, but I wouldn't be surprised if it happens, man. Also, when you're insulting pedophiles, when you're embarrassing them and then adding insults, personal insults, I don't know, man. That's not a good recipe in my opinion. Alright, I guess I'll watch this. After watching this a few times, I feel like him committing suicide is an absolute certainty, but it doesn't have to be that way if you really think about it. Yeah, I agree. Those messages are basically useless now they've been everybody and their mother's YouTube channel by now. I didn't understand that. I'm pretty sure any court in America would throw that out. I'm blanking on the actual term, but he might be able to walk away from this with only being put on the sex offender registry. That's punishment enough in my eyes. You know, that kind of does make sense. You know, I'm not a lawyer. I don't know all the legal terms, but I think that the reason why a lot of these predators are getting away is because the evidence is fraudulent. Like, it's not official. It's done by people who aren't investigators or trained, you know, policemen, whatever. And I think that, yeah, that also proves my point that if they're not facing justice, what's the point? I think you should leave it to like the FBI or people who know what they're doing, or people who can create real evidence that can be used in a court in the court of law. I agree with that. With this last statement, he says that's punishment enough in my eyes. I don't know. I think he deserves a little bit more punishment than just being on a sex offender registry. Just a little bit, maybe like probation or something. But I don't think that's enough, in my opinion. Next comment. I'm glad some people still gives him a chance. Everyone I saw was... Oh, hold on. I'm not... Okay. I am giving him a chance, but the chance I'm giving him is one that's far, far way down the line. I'm talking about years. We're talking about years down the line. He needs to do a lot of stuff before I'm okay with giving him a second chance. If you ask me right now, today, I don't think he deserves a second chance right now. Like, let's say he makes a apology video and whatever. Like, no, I wouldn't accept that. He needs to go through the court of law, justice. He needs to be punished, and then he needs to get help. And then after he goes through all of that and gets help, then I can be like, yeah, bro, I'll give you a second chance. But just a free second chance just like that without him doing anything, no, I don't agree with that. So disagree, agree, I don't know if yeah. Next comment, watch. I'll start saying their names. Next comment by Eddie. Watch, even if he does commit suicide, I don't want to hear no mourning from the haters. Sad because we should be praying for his help, but people are laughing and praying he does commit. I agree and disagree. I pray efforts that prey on someone else's death burns for eternity. That is pure evil, and I wouldn't wish jail or death upon nobody, but literal help. The world is sad. Agree and disagree. I do think some people deserve death and jail. Some people just commit the most heinous, most horrible, disgusting crimes. Those kind of people do need to either face a death penalty or jail. Like, for example, and I don't mean to be cliche, but let's say Hitler was still alive, okay? Are you saying that you wouldn't wish death upon him? You know? So I agree and disagree that, we shouldn't be quick to judge somebody, and especially with EDP, everyone's saying that he deserves to be killed or the death penalty. Like, bro, he didn't even like commit it. It's weird because the decoy, okay? Listen, in his mind, EDP knew it was a 13-year-old girl, right? So in his mind, he knew he was committing a crime. Is that enough evidence to actually prosecute him? And when in reality, he wasn't talking to a 13-year-old girl, he was actually talking to a decoy. Like, I don't understand that. That can he still go to jail for that? Even though because we live in reality, right? Factually speaking, he was not talking to an underage girl. He never sent pictures to an underage girl. But in his mind, he knew he was. So I'm conflicted on that. I don't know if that is enough to like charge him and put him in jail. But anyway, yeah, agree, disagree. Next by Danny. Nah, bro, the people who are exposing pedophiles are just trying to overcompensate for their actions. There are no heroes, there are no good people in this situation. Chris Hansen just wants to appear as a greater person in this situation. He wants you to be on his side. I mean, I guess, man, my whole opinion on these third-party investigators, like, I used to be okay with them, and now I'm kind of like, just stop and leave it to the police. Like, even if you have a hunch or if you have tips on a pedophile, just give all your evidence and information to the cops and let them handle it, bro. And if they don't do anything, then, you can take it into your own hands. But, I'm kind of like annoyed with all these people trying to catch pedophiles. Because, like I said in the beginning of the video, if they're not facing justice, if these pedophiles aren't serving time, then what's the point? That's the whole point, right? We want these people to rot in jail depending on their crime. We want them to face punishment. If they're not doing that, then who cares? Next comment by, Finger Forward. Oh no, I did not like this comment. Him being a lonely person is an excuse for how he responded to those guys. They talked to him for months before anything sexual arose. He was emotionally manipulated into a scenario that would never present itself in real life. Bro, this has some sus vibes to it. The majority of sex offenses, 80 to 90, boy, he throws some stats in there too. Oh man, he's really serious about this. 80 to 95% are committed by someone the victim knows, like a family member or close. Oh my god, okay. Dude, I don't care what you say, man. I don't care how much a 13-year-old pursues me aggressively. I'm talking about texting me every day, wanting to hang out, calling me all the time. I don't care how much a 13-year-old does that. It's up to me. Anything that happens is my responsibility as a legal adult. One thing you have to understand in this country, whether you like it or not, minors are not liable for anything. Mostly anything. I don't know. Like I said, I'm not a lawyer, so I'm not going to say this like I know for sure. But 99% sure that they're not liable for anything. For example, if you're a car dealer and you sell a car to a minor, and let's say the minor, drives off with a new car and crashes, that minor cannot be held responsible. Why? Because he or she's a minor. You, as a car dealer, as a legal adult, you know that you can't be selling anything to minors. So you're the one that's responsible. Regardless, even if in reality that minor is 100% responsible for the crash, like the car was in great condition, you did everything right as a dealer, but they were just reckless and they drove off the car lot and they crashed. It's still your responsibility. It's still your fault. Same thing with this. I don't care how much the minor is pursuing you. I don't care if they consent 10,000 times. You, as the adult, are responsible for whatever happens. You're the one that needs to deny them. You need to do whatever it takes to get them off your butt and at least wait until they're 18. Even though that's still kind of creepy, but it's going to be legal at that point. But no, bro, I don't care. I don't even care if this situation never happens in real life, bro. Even though that's a lie, I'm pretty sure it does. Especially in, like, for example, in the Hispanic community, it can be a little bit different because, like, they marry young and stuff. But, bro, even if you're saying these situations don't happen, it doesn't matter if they do or don't, bro. It's still EDP's fault. He's the one he's the one that was okay to talk with her for months. He knew she was 13. Even though, it sounded like she was consenting to everything, bro, it's still EDP's fault. He's the one that chose to go through with it. He's the one that allowed it to happen. He's responsible. He's a legal adult. Like I said, you may not like the fact that minors aren't liable, aren't responsible for anything. Like, that might seem unfair to you, but dude, that's the law. Like, sorry, go to court and try to change it. I don't know. That's the law. You gotta deal with it. But this whole comment is complete trash, man. I'm sorry. Think Forward. That's kind of a crappy name for this comment because I'm assuming you didn't think at all before writing this. But nah, dude, you got things all messed up. Alright, Faded Clay. I hope he don't, in terms of EDP committing suicide. I hope he serves his time and gets the help he needs. Hopefully he will eventually turn his life around. Yeah, that's my stance. Dude, this comment has the same kind of pedo sus vibes that the other comment I read, the long one. The power that girls have on men. I'm not even gonna say anything, man. No, I can agree with you when we're talking about like legal females, but underage, bro, nah, they shouldn't have any power. Hey, honestly, if I was him, this is from Faded Holy Soldier, and Sean commented, honestly, if I was him, I would go out in a blaze of glory and take out Alex Rosen and his other predator poacher goons. Predator poachers has a very obnoxious way of doing things, and they are very cringe with their stupid humor. I agree with the second half. The first half, I don't want that to happen at all. That would be the worst case scenario. I don't want anyone to get killed. Come on, bro. And then Sean said, dog, you just can't be saying crap like that on the internet. Yeah, it's true. And then Faded responded, I mean, it's the truth. One day Alex Rosen is going to mess with the wrong one. Agree. He once tried to barge into someone's home in Texas. He's lucky he didn't get shot. Completely agree. But, like, bro, you can't. I understand, like, that's your theory. But you can't be saying stuff like that on the internet. Come on. Nobody wants that to happen. Alright, next by Mid-Tier God. Oh, this one's not sad. EDP lost his moms. He has weight problems. He has no friends. Life just got ruined by racist. I would have committed suicide that night. I hope EDP come back changed. Okay? And then Legna, the alien force, said, are you good? No one ruined his life. He ruined his own. I agree with Legna. These people who are saying, bro, they ruined his life. Nah, he ruined his life, man. They just caught him. Why don't you have EDP move in with you? You can look for Girl Scouts together. Does he think, bro, do you think I'm supporting EDP? I can't stand these people who, all I'm saying is he shouldn't have killed himself, and all of a sudden I'm a pedophile too. Alright, bro. Whatever you say, man. Anyway, next by Alec Gurney. I feel like there may be a possibility of him going on a shooting PR, him killing his friends, and then it comments it, nah, too fat for that. Yeah, good point. He's a pretty big dude. He was losing weight for a while, but then he got, it seemed like he got bigger. But yeah, too fat for that. Man, bro, wow, man, by DPE Productions. This comment is the reaction that everyone had when the news broke last week, or at least I did. Was man, bro, why, man, cry, 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 cry emoji. Yeah, I feel that. If James Charles, I like this one. If James, this is by Taco de Muerte. If James Charles still has fans, EDP can probably recover. Somebody arrest this man. He's spitting too much facts. Dude, that's really interesting. EDP is caught, under investigation. Meanwhile, James Charles has been caught talking to underage dudes for, I think, months now, and he's scot-free doing whatever he wants. Like, I don't know, man. White gay privilege? I don't know, bro. That's kind of weird to me. This is from D Money. The only way he can come back from this is to own it and get some help. Yeah, I agree. This is what EDP needs to do. He needs to comply with the police or with the FBI, whoever is investigating him. And then he needs to either make a statement to the court or on the internet and be like, my name is EDP. I admit guilty for everything I did. I'm very sorry. I will face justice. I will go to court. I will serve the appropriate time that whatever the court gives me. After I serve my time, I'm going to get out of jail. I'm going to comply. I'm going to go get some help. I'm going to make sure I find the best help in the Bakersfield, Los Angeles area. And I'm not going to stop receiving help until I get all better. I understand what I did was wrong. I understand that what I did was dangerous, and I understand the punishment that I will receive for this. But moving forward, I'm going to make every change I can to become a better person and to change my life around completely. So I will face punishment. I will serve the proper time. I will get help. And after all that, I don't expect you guys to accept me back, but I do hope you can at least tolerate me. That's all you gotta say, man. That's all you gotta say. Own up to it. Do what you gotta do. Get help. And then years later, bro, maybe you can come back. I think this is the last one. ×2 duel. Gonna be real. Even if he does do it, who cares, bro? Do straight up wanted a 13-year-old. Alright, I have a few things on this. Just because you have a desire for a minor doesn't mean you deserve the death penalty. Doesn't mean you deserve the worst punishment. This is how I see this whole situation, and, maybe you guys agree with me or not. But let's say you have a group of friends, okay? And one of your friends, you guys think he's an alcoholic. Like, you guys think that his alcoholism is so bad to the point that one day it's possible that he would get in a car drunk and start driving. Like, that's your theory. You're speculating. You think that's a possibility. And you want to find out if it's true. So let's say one night you and your friends and your friend's wife, the alcoholic's wife, you guys coordinate this plan to get him really drunk one night, okay? So one Friday night or Saturday night, the wife is getting your friend drunk, like really drunk. And you and your friends are like in the backyard or you guys are like hiding somewhere around the house. Anyways, he gets really drunk, and then you guys text him when he's drunk saying, hey, bro, come hang out. The game's on. We got beers. We got pizzas. It's going to be a good time. Come hang out, bro. Meanwhile, look, keep in mind that he's drunk. So since you guys are best friends, of course he's going to accept that invite. And he's going to, he's going to accept it, and he's going to go want to hang out with you guys. Okay, at this point, your answer is going to come. If he doesn't go, get in the car, then your answer is, yeah, he's not that really much of an alcoholic. He doesn't have that much of a problem. But if he does get in the car, that's when your question is answered. That, yeah, he needs help. Anyway, he gets in the car, and he turns on the car, but right before he pulls out the driveway, you guys come out of the bushes or whatever, and you catch him. Now, he didn't drive drunk. Even though if you guys weren't there, he would have drove drunk and he would have committed a crime, but he didn't. You guys caught him before he could. That's how I see this whole EDP situation, is that they caught him before he could actually commit a crime. And for that, I don't think he should, like some people are saying, get the death penalty, because they caught him before he could actually really do anything. I don't know if that example applies the same, applies here. But that's how I see it, is that they caught him before he could actually do anything. And I don't think just because you have a desire for something that you can be charged on that. I mean, someone could have a desire to kill someone, and they could even make a plan, a huge elaborate plan on how they're going to do it, when they're going to do it, what weapon are they going to use, but they could never go through with it. Are they still eligible, to get charged? And I don't know, bro. Just because you have a desire for something, I don't think that automatically, means you need to be punished for it. I think if you have a desire, then you need to get help. And that's the same thing with pedophiles. If someone has a desire for an underage, bro, I think I just saw a ghost in the corner of my eye. That's creepy. But if someone has a desire for an underage girl, they need help. That's it. I don't think you can charge them for anything. Anyway, those are all the comments. Let me know what you guys thought. Who knows, if I get even more comments on this video, some more juicy comments, maybe I'll make another video. But I really enjoyed reading these comments. I try to reply and like to as many comments as I can. I really enjoy talking to other people about this kind of stuff, regardless if they agree with me or not. Whatever, speak your mind, and I'm for sure gonna reply. Anyway, like this comment, share this, like this video, comment on this video. Let me know what you guys think, and I'll catch you guys later. All right.